Hello students, today we are going to take and discuss unit 9 of the 9th standard in social science. And the unit name is Fundamental Rights, Fundamental Duties and Directive Principle of the State Policy. Before going to start the unit, it is necessary for all of us to learn some of the definition. First definition is the human right. What is the human right? The rights which a person owns by his birth are called human right. For example, when we have taken the birth, some of the rights are provided by our constitutions since our birth. So it is called the human rights. In every democratic country, the citizens are confirmed with the basic rights. A person is not discriminated on the basis of caste, creed, or religion, or anything else. Now, next one is Human Rights Day. United Nations General Assembly has declared Human Rights Day on 10th December. So it might be asked in MCQ. Human Rights Day on 10th of December 1948. Since then, 10 December is declared as the Human Rights Day. In a country, by birth, a person owns human rights and becomes well aware about them, and that day is needed to be celebrated, which is called as the Human Right Day. Now, the third definition, minimum needs. To sustain human for his existence satisfies minimum needs. These are called minimum needs. Next one, fundamental rights, which is the important one. In India, our constitution has given us 6 fundamental rights. Each citizen of the country is given certain rights for the nation's stability, protection of the citizens' freedom, and democracy. These are called as the fundamental right. Next one, right to equality. Among 6 fundamental rights, the first one is right to equality. As per Constitution, in each and every circumstances, law should prevail equally is called right to equality. Each and everyone, without status bar, without creed bar, without religion bar, but in front of the law, each and everyone is equal. This right is called as the right to equality. Next important one is the equality before law. Equality before law means no person shall be shown any favoritism on the basis of the persons or class. Next one, we shall discuss equal protection of law. Equal protection of law means law should prevail equally to each and every person without class, status, creed, religion, state, bar. Next one is the reserve quota. State has made some special arrangement for the upliftment of the backward class, scheduled tribe, scheduled caste to remove inequality prevailing in the society, which is called as the reserved quota, which means the reservation. Government has made an arrangement for the upliftment in the especially in the field of by giving job, even giving special seat for medical engineering as a reserved seat. This is called as the reserved quota. Right to freedom, another important right, which is called as the right to freedom. Now here we can say that the right in which overall development of the personality and the expression of the thought, which is the most important thing for Indian citizen, so that they can work in harmonious way for the democracy and they can live the healthy lifestyle. Because if there is no freedom even for the expression, even for to freely show your view, then you will be deprived of the freedom. So right to freedom is given in our constitution for each and every citizen of India. Next one, and also an important one, that is right to exploitation. Because as per constitution, any person does not suffer exploitation at the hand of other person. For that, the right is given called the right against exploitation. Because no one want to work under any person, and if any person is powerful, either status wise or money wise, then they can exploit in many ways. So against this, the rights against exploitation is provided by our constitution. Next one is the forced labor. Forced labor means to take work from any person without paying or paying less wages is called forced labor or drudgery. Next one, right to freedom of religion. In India like country, we have such type of the right to follow, to choose our own religion according to our choice. Even we can promote, we can propagate our religion without interference, because there is the provision of the constitution of the India that we have the freedom of right. For example, if you are Muslim, then if you are interested to follow either Christianity or Hinduism or Jainism, then you have the right. Constitution has already provided that right. You are enjoying the freedom in selection of the religion. Another important one is the right to constitutional remedy. Because this is also an important one, because without this each and everyone will be exploited. So fundamental rights are given to each and every citizen of the country. If they cannot enjoy, they can resort to the court of law. It is called right to constitutional remedy. For example, the sixth fundamental right, among the five fundamental rights, if you are not able to enjoy because of some of the problem, then definitely you can seek to the court of law for performing, for enjoying next or rest five fundamental right. Then fundamental duties. As the constitution has given us fundamental rights, at the same time constitution also required something from all of us, that is called the fundamental duties. Because according to constitution, each citizen of the country should perform their duties towards society and country. These are called as the fundamental duties. Next one, fundamental duty day. As per constitution, on that day the celebration is done for awakening of the citizen towards society and country, is called fundamental duty day. Next one, directive principle of the state policy. Actually, what is the directive principle? Directive principle of the state policy guide country's center and state government in policy making in various policy related fields. So actually it will give some of the norms, some of the rules by the state to guide country center as well as the state government to follow according to that rule. Another one is the uniform civil code. Now we will discuss equal law, or law is equal to each and every citizen who are residing in the country in the matters of marriage, divorce, adoption, juvenile, assets and other properties. Such type of a code is called as the uniform civil code. Each and every people who are living in the country will have to face the same law. They will have to follow the same law. Now, another topic is the decentralization of the power. Administration of any independent state is distributed among state, district, taluka and gram panchayat. It is called the decentralization of power. For example, today we can say at the central level the government is working at Delhi. Thereafter, here you can see Gujarat, then Maharashtra, MP, then UP, then again in Gujarat, so many states that will be distributed among the district. Thereafter, all will be under the gram panchayat and taluka panchayat. So power will be distributed. This will be called as the decentralization of the power. Same is centralization of the power. The administration of the any independent state lies with only central government, then it is called the centralization of the power. So it is also important.